All right. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. One second. All right.
Echo?
One second. You gotta get my chat up and get my TikTok stream going. We gotta get TikTok going. That's what they say. There we go. Let's get TikTok going. There we go. There we go. Get the TikTok chat up. Okay. And there we go. Hopefully the Last of Us stuff. I know the storyline got cursing in it, but hopefully like what I'm playing doesn't really have too much cursing in it. I mean, hopefully. What's up, Richard? I see you, Richard. Alright. Enough pussyfooting around here. Just get busy. Alright. Get my desk organized. Alright, so here we go. Last of Us. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's run a quick test. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think my mic sound good. I think I got my mic kind of sounding kind of better. It's not as loud anymore, is it? I'm getting my mic sound okay. Cross my fingers. Alright, Last of Us. So The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. You know, I already played Last of Us Part 2 back in 3 years ago in 2020 when it first came out. So this is the remastered. This is what they like to do. They like to make 100 different versions of each Last of Us game. So before we get Last of Us Part 3, I'm sure we'll have about 3 more remastered versions. You know. But it got some extra content. So first things first, no return. Okay, before I do no return, I'm not doing the story mode. Not right now. I got my playlist up on my channel of my other story mode. My playthrough of Last of Us story mode. I think I did it with no commentary though. So, you know, it's not. I don't think I had the camera on me back then. But still, you know, you don't need me. I mean, the story tells itself. It's a good story. Let's see. Survive through a series of randomized combat encounters and roguelike runs. Recommended only for players who have completed the main storyline. Right. So first thing first, I'm going to go into this behind the scenes, look into the making of the Last of Us. Alright, the lost levels. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the lost levels. Concept art. View concept art from the making of the game. Earn points and unlock unique content by finding Yeah. We'll worry about that later. Behind the scenes. Watch the trailer for Grounded 2, Making the Last of Us Part 2, and listen to the official Last of Us podcast. Behind the scenes content reveals critical story moments and complete the game before. I don't know. Behind the scenes commentary. Director's commentary. I can't turn that on. Complete story to unlock. I have completed the story. You guys better recognize I've completed the story. Hey. I guess they want me to play it again. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back and play it again. But I have completed the story. I want to hear the director's commentary. Enable descriptive audio during cinematics. This provides a spoken description of key visual elements in the scene. I want that. And Director, I guess. Maybe I'll replay The Last of Us. If it makes sense, I'll replay The Last of Us Part 2 again. Maybe one day. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes videos. Grounded 2. Making The Last of Us Part 2 trailer. Making the trailer. Do I really want to watch all that? Reveal trailer. Take on Me. Podcast. Yeah, I'm not listening to the podcast. 55 minutes. Hour. They ought to have this somewhere where you can pull it up. A transcript of this episode. $90. Okay. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go straight to the lost levels. Play early versions of levels that were cut during the original development of The Last of Us Part 2. These levels are presented in an unfinished pre-alpha state and have optional developer commentary. Yes, this is what I want to do. I want to do this first, then we're going to go to No Return. These levels contain spoilers, and we strongly recommend that you play through the original game before. I've done it. I played all The Last of Us. Okay? You can go look on my channel. I played The Last of Us. I played what's the other one called? Where the two little girls, Ellie and the other little black girl, they run through the abandoned mall. I played that game, that spin-off game of The Last of Us, and I played Part 2. So I'm ready. Jackson Party, Seattle Sewers, The Hunt. Alright, Jackson Party. Ellie nervously attends a party in Jackson. Now, this is the party. I mean, you should have been seeing The Last of Us by now. I shouldn't be spoiling nothing for you. But this is the party, if I remember correctly, where Ellie kisses. Don't Ellie kiss old girl? And you got one of these prejudiced guys, the little old prejudiced white guy. He had something smart to say, if I remember correctly. It's been 3 years, but I think that's what happened at that party. Ellie nervously attends a party in Jackson. This level is presented in a unfinished pre-alpha state, reflecting its state when it was originally cut from the game. This level does not have spoken dialogue, only placeholder lines shown as subtitles. I had to say it like that. Any part in red, I don't know, for some reason they wrote in red. I feel like I gotta read it like that. Alright, let's go. Enough stalling. Yeah, developer commentary. Yes, I want that on. Introduction video. Begin the level with an intro. Yeah, introduce. Yeah, let's hear that. Let's check this out. Why this thing? Okay.
You're about to play an unfinished level from The Last of Us Part 2.
This is like behind the scenes of The Walking Dead or something.
The reason we added this section is there are a few sequences, and we picked the 3 of the best ones, that we cut from the game. You know, often we build a game that's much bigger than what ends up being the final product. They were months away from being finished, but we wanted to give you an insight of what it's like when we built a game, because often we have this whole thing constructed and doesn't have final art or audio or dialogue. And here you get to see the building blocks of what it's like when we first string a bunch of these levels together. This is the intro to the first deleted level, and this one is the roughest of the 3. We wanted to show more of how Jackson operates. So this is the festival where Ellie ultimately kisses Dina. This sequence would have come very late in the game as a flashback sequence while you're in the farm with Dina. And we wanted to show what is the rest of Jackson doing, and wanted to put on the stick, make it interactive. So you could see when you're outside, there are all these almost like carnival games that you can play. You could mix drinks, you could play with these kids that are playing a sort of clicker Marco Polo, sit down and listen to conversations. And all the different interactions were first or second pass, very, very early passes. The building blocks are there, but nothing is final. And ultimately, while we were very excited by this sequence, it's pretty fun and lighthearted. It just slowed things too much as we're barreling towards the end of the story at this point. So again, reminder, rough, missing audio, missing animation, missing gameplay tweaks, missing dialogue, but pretty representative of what it would have been. So enjoy.
All right. Ellie longest. So they left the audio out. You gotta read the subtitle. Slow down, Ellie. She finna get drunk. Why she didn't throw the glass? Oh, she threw it in the garbage can. She didn't throw it on the ground. Alright, there you go. This is weird. Okay. So every time there's a director's commentary or something like that, you're gonna have this little cloud, this little talk cloud bubble pop up.
Originally, this level was going to transition us to farm. We would go all the way through to the dance, where Ellie and Dina share their first kiss. Then we would play through farm, and when Ellie plays the guitar at night, she would remember the Seth incident. So, the opening for this was a little tricky. We needed it to match at least a little what you might expect emotionally coming from prior beats, because we were already purposefully disorienting you in time and space. Remember, you just came from this huge fight. To jump straight into it would have been a little too jarring.
Right.
After some back and forth, we rooted it in Ellie's nerves, calling back to her hands shaking in the theater. But this time, for a much more innocuous reason we'll find out later. She's nervous because she has a crush on Dina,
Yep.
who is the only reason why she's here at the dance.
And you know, Ellie, if you remember correctly, Ellie in The Last of Us 2, you can see she's a very shy girl. She's very shy. I mean, she's an a-hole when she wants to be. She's a tough SOB now. She a mean tough, but you don't want to mess with Ellie. But at the same time, she's very shy too. But yeah, like I said, I remember this dance because she kissed that girl for the first time.
Something we really wanted to do was highlight the way their lives had turned upside down since she went down this path. We had this idea of recontextualizing all of our usual gameplay mechanics that were designed for really violent ends. The workbench, door bashes, throwable weapons, and even the infected, which is my personal favorite. Peppered throughout the level are moments of levity or shared history, all the while seeing how happy and mundane they all were before her huge revenge odyssey. It is not a festival without one of these throwing games. This one, of course, uses our throwable system where you're often chucking explosive things or stunning things, but for a more wholesome purpose, although some people take this game really seriously. A fun aspect of this is if you did well, you could win a toy here. Ellie would place it in her pocket. If you had done this, you'd find the toy with JJ, the baby, later back at the farm. When we cut this, the toy made it through anyway because it was so cute. It is the same one you see on the tractor at the farm. Ollie the elephant.
Uh-huh. I remember that stuffed element at the farm. Interesting. Too bad this didn't make the game, but the game was long enough. I understood why they had to cut this stuff out. The game is long enough. I should have hit him with the doggone tennis ball.
It is not a festival without one of these throwing games. This one, of course, uses our throwable system where you're often chucking explosive things or stunning things, but for a more wholesome purpose, although some people take this game really seriously. The makeup artist is pretty simple. It's one of those little in-game scenes we peppered in to make it feel like Ellie had roots in the town. Hallie, our writer, mentioned that in her mind, an ex-girlfriend of Ellie's tattooed her arm to cover up her scar. So we figured this might be the only time you get to see that. We wanted to hint at it and allude to it and make it feel like there had been so much more that had been happening and so much more that Ellie threw away.
I remember that where they talked about how she got a tattoo to cover up the scar on her arm. Right. Remember, Ellie has a scar on her arm from when she was bitten by whatever they call them monsters, the walkers or whatever they call them. But she was bitten by one of those infected. So they covered that up because, you know, she's immune to the disease. So when if people find out that she's immune, that could, that could be problems for her. So they didn't have to have this scene in there where we actually see her get the tattoo. For me personally, they didn't have to have that. They mentioned it in the game, and I remember them mentioning it, and that was good enough for me. How's that tattoo doing? It's fine. Does the job. We should touch it up. Maybe I can add something else. Uh-huh. Little kid. What they got going on? Are you gonna play with the kids? She already has a scene like this in the beginning where she played with the kids. They had a snowball fight.
This is one of my favorite sections because I think that it achieves both the slice of life aspect of Jackson while also being a stark reminder of how dark the world that they live in really is. To attract attention and curiosity, one of the kids was supposed to make this adorable, messed up little clicker impression, and the others would giggle. We tried a version where if you got close enough, the kid might try and follow you a little before turning back. Since clickers are blind and move by echolocation, for this game of messed up tag, Ellie must close her eyes and listen for when the children give themselves away. The thought was that these kids are in relative safety. They still grow up with the dangers of clickers and runners, and all those lessons would embed themselves in the games that they play. When the festival got cut, they tried to preserve this moment and move it to the front of the game where the snowball fight is, as a tutorial. However, being in the headspace of a clicker doesn't really teach you how to deal with them. Eventually, it evolved, and they instead made the snowball fight, which was, I think, way more effective.
Yes.
For me, it's character illumination.
I think his name Jesse. Alright, Jackson. So there's Jackson. Let's go on to Seattle. Ellie is swept into the Seattle sewer system. This level is presented in an unfinished pre-alpha state reflecting the state when it was originally cut from the game. I have to say it like that when it's in red. Is she gonna run into some Ninja Turtles down here? Let's see. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, Master Splinter. Seattle sewers.
In this second deleted level, which is an extended sequence of the sewers in Seattle, this comes on the heels of where Ellie goes into a building and she survives an attack by stalkers and gets thrown out of a window and gets swept away by the current. And then we cut this section that used to be there in the final game. Now you will get to play it. So this was a way to get a bit more interesting puzzles, interesting traversal, figure out how Ellie can navigate the sewers with the fighting current. Ultimately, with a lot of these levels and these sequences, the reason why we cut them were for pacing purposes. But here it is for you in this very kind of raw form that part of it will feel finished, parts of it will feel like assets are missing as far as audio, animation won't be final, but it's a glimpse into what a game looks like when it's months away from finishing. Enjoy.
This is so like The Walking Dead.
Get off of me!
Okay. There we go.
Fuck Seattle. Okay. Where the hell am I?
This level, internally known as Find Nora, was quite long in duration as we had to make Ellie traverse a far distance to the opposite side of downtown Seattle. The sewer section was originally longer than what we released the game with, approximately 10 minutes more. This was one of the few areas of the game that used water flow as part of a traversal puzzle. The player has to go upstream to use the current to get to the platform to reach the other side. We mostly cut this mechanic game-wide, however it remained in essence in the section swimming to the aquarium as Ellie when you were avoiding the waves.
Yeah.
The ladder acts as an immediate goal for the player, but being able to climb out is not going to be so easy. To keep levels interesting and engaging, we alternate between positive and negative values the player experiences. Here, it's a positive to have found the ladder, but then a negative to discover it's not the solution. But then another positive to identify the next short-term goal of the doorway. By alternating between these opposing values, we give players what they expect, but not how they expect it.
There's gotta be another way out.
Yeah, it's a little mind game they play with you. I get it.
Almost had it.
There you go. There you go, Ellie. Ellie's smart. She's smart, ain't she? Ellie's smart. I like that.
When players reach the doorway and enter into the room, they're faced with a dead end. The real reason for this dead-end room is that on the reversal, when exiting back out of the doorway, players are faced with the route onwards. A pipe that they'd not been able to see when they were swept past it on the way in, and something that was hidden from view when on
Look
the
at
side
the dog
platforms.
tags.
The intention here being that the only option is to go off the standard path in order to search for a way out.
Get me the hell out of here.
And they designed it that way. To where you can't swim. They want the current to be so strong you can't swim. They designed it that way. Let's see what's in this closet before I move forward. I knew it was for some supplies in here. Now you use this stuff for crafting. I remember that much. I don't remember how to do it or whatever, but I know you use all these supplies for crafting. I remember that. Alright, I think there's everything in here now. We can go in the pipe. Let's get a running start, Ellie. There we go.
Throughout the rest of the level, we also used light to indicate to the player that they were heading in the right direction. At each turn, however, we blocked the direct route forward. Players would know that they just have to keep finding alternative paths, promoting those feelings of being desperate and trapped.
Yeah, I just go up this pipe right here, duh. It's not that
We
hard.
slowly introduced the player to consider climbing into smaller pipes and crouching in these tight spaces. This is to slowly build up to, and encourage, the player to climb into such a small pipe
Up
that
and
they'll
out.
have to be crawling on their stomach,
Just keep going
which
up
is
and
something
out.
that the player previously may not have recognised as a playable space, let alone the desired route they need to take. We added a tiny space just to reward the player's exploration with a pickup item, and we made sure it was something that made sense that you'd find in this area. A canister and all the garbage that had been washed into the sewers from the surface.
I don't see a canister. That's not a canister, that's a light. Alright.
We loved the idea of making Ellie prone through a tiny, dirty pipe in order to get out, as it was a great opportunity to use our prone mechanic. The unique
your
camera
shit,
setup
Ellie.
was created to support crawling in these pipes, as the standard prone camera is much higher above the player. We also created custom collision in order for Ellie to manoeuvre in these tight spaces easily. Initially, the oblong collision capsule around her character caused issues crawling around corners. We put extra effort into the custom corner collision, so the movement experience is as smooth as the main game.
Okay.
In order for the player to feel cramped, claustrophobic and desperate, we'd been enforcing the traversal mechanics that allow for a tight environment which promote these feelings. We introduced the use of the squeeze through so that we can keep the player feeling enclosed and tight, but without repeating the same geometry. Here we change from low ceilings with wider walls to high ceilings and tight walls to change up the spatial pacing and keep the level from repeating itself.
Get back, get back, go back, go back. What's in here? Oh, nothing. I can't go in there? Okay, just wanted to be sure. Just wanted to be sure. Some of my memories coming back on how to maneuver in this game, like pressing circle to go down and up, to squat down.
Shapeless guy.
Originally, we had the waterline much higher here, so players had to swim through this tight tunnel. However, from watching user test feedback, it was occasionally causing people to discount the route entirely and turn back on themselves. So to avoid any risk of this happening in the final game, we present a lower water level so the tunnel is easy to see and commit to using. Although this isn't as impactful without the prone swim, it's the better decision as it means a smooth experience for the player with no backtracking frustration. We draw the player towards this pipe as it is seemingly the route out of the tight space. Fairly soon it is obvious that this path is blocked. If the player goes all the way up to the bars that block the path, they are rewarded with a pickup so this journey doesn't feel wasted. It is important to encourage the player to try to progress along this path so that they would subtly be thinking of progress in this direction. We hint to the player that there is a bigger, new space beyond this pipe by showing the player the waterfall. This helps players consider the other route where they don't know how far the tunnel is or whether they'd make it. As we surface from the water and over the crest of the slope, we reveal what is further in this tunnel. A clicker that has sprouted and the fungus has grown on the sides of the pipe. It was great to see people who user tested this area becoming increasingly worried as we forced the player to squeeze past the fungus and inches away from the clicker's face, all the time not being sure whether the clicker might be alive or attack them. Although we aren't as cruel as to force a clicker attack in such close proximity, we do have a payoff for this moment. This clicker momentarily turned into Joel to show Ellie's PTSD from what happened to Joel at the start of the game.
Wow.
Ultimately, we decided to save this moment for the farm level, as it was more impactful there because it could become the centrepiece of that experience. Whereas in the sewers, we weren't able to make it as much of a narrative point and give it the breathing room and reaction time that it deserves, given the tight space.
Okay, so something that the guy in the commentary left out is what makes this interesting. Also, if you know how the story goes, Ellie is immune to this disease. That's what you want to call it. She's immune to it. So, an average person, they would have to put on a gas mask, a breathing mask, a breathing apparatus to go through there. Well, you don't see the spores in the air, so maybe you don't need a breathing apparatus. But I think like being that close to that stuff is kind of dangerous for the average person who could get sick. But Ellie's immune, so she could just crawl through here like this, right up on the clicker like that. Look at that clicker. How she keep from waking it up? Now they playing tricks with her mind now. You see how they flash Joel's face on there? To remind you why Ellie is on this journey, because she's on this journey for vengeance of Joel's death. Right? Alright, where to next, Chief? See, I can't remember how to swim. Alright. Okay, first let's see what the commentator got to say about this.
For the final section, we eventually opened you out into a wider area as you traverse through such tight spaces leading up to this. So changing the environmental pacing makes it begin to feel like we're coming to the end of Ellie's ordeal. An earlier iteration used the current that we'd shown at the start for a slightly tougher traversal puzzle to conclude the sewers. The ladder was clearly visible from most of the area, but the player was faced with a fast-flowing torrent of water they could cross. If the player attempted to jump into the water, they were not able to swim across the ladder due to the water's speed, but instead they had to traverse the pipe running along the top of the space in order to get across the water.
I don't see a pipe to traverse. Ugh, look at that nasty stuff. Yeah, so he said there's a pipe you have to traverse. Okay. Yeah, let's find the pipe to traverse. That big pipe up there? Yep, look at that big pipe up there. How do I get up there? Okay, I see how. I like this commentary. It's a good thing. I mean, it's interesting. You see how they develop a video game.
Using this pipe was retained in the iteration we shipped with, as it's the last of the extreme methods Ellie has to undergo in order to escape the sewers, and what she will go through in her pursuit of revenge.
Oh, you got a whole circle down, that's right. Oh, there's a ladder right there. Okay.
The last ladder climb is quite lengthy, and although we could have trimmed it down to a shorter climb, we liked how this last segment of the journey built anticipation
That's what
for
it
whether
is.
there was success at the top or not after all you've been through. Ultimately, the ladder exits out into the subway station, which is how it connects in the final game. Ellie then has to find her way to the hospital from here, crossing paths with the scars for the first time.
Building anticipation. That's exactly what the long ladder does. I was just thinking that. That makes sense. Look at that old ATM. Whoa, I missed the conversation. I did 15. There was 16. Oh, well. Alright. And the last one here of the lost levels is The Hunt. Ellie follows a trail of blood to an abandoned general store. This level is presented in an unfinished pre-alpha state, reflecting the state when it was originally cut from the game. I have to read like that when it's in red. I have to. I have to, man. Alright, let's check this out. Then we can go to no return. We can see what that no return is about. I appreciate you watching me over there on YouTube and TikTok. Make sure you hit the like button for me, okay? I see you over there watching me. I appreciate that.
For this third and final deleted level, what we call the boar hunt sequence, this was a sequence pretty late in the game. It was right after the whole Seattle Abby sequence where Abby spares Ellie. And then we wanted to come back into Ellie's story, but keep it a bit mysterious of how much time has passed, where is Ellie now? So we're coming in on Ellie, and she's following a trail of blood. And we wanted to mirror, in a way, the deer hunt sequence from the first game, but this time do it with a boar.
Right.
And there's something with Ellie that now she can't let go of this violence. She's pursuing it, even against this innocent animal. This was another opportunity to show how the violence that Ellie has experienced, the violence that she witnessed being afflicted onto Joel, is still sticking with her, and she's still experiencing these PTSD moments. This was a sequence that was pretty far along and was cut pretty late in production. Parts of it are still really rough, but the gameplay, the building blocks were all there. I think you'll have fun to see, like, again, a rough, unfinished sequence that you can play. You can see all the way to the end, and including a cinematic that we end up cutting. And the remnants of the sequence ended up being mentioned in Ellie's journal. So this part of the story that we developed still made its way into the game as kind of optional stuff that you could read about, but here you get to experience it. So as a reminder, this is pretty rough, months away from being finished, but you get to see it now.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It don't look that rough.
Where are you?
So the boar hunt was one of the hardest levels for me to work on. It was a huge challenge with the systems that we had, and we kept trying, but it never felt quite right. Originally, the level happened after the Jackson Festival, which also got cut, but before Farm. Once the festival got cut, it became the prologue to Farm. The intended experience is that we jump forward in time after the fight with Abby in the theater. We don't know where Dina is. We likely assume she's dead because she was just bleeding out. Ellie is alone. Her hair is short. So maybe this is the future or the present. And she's hunting. Hunting who? Abby still?
Look at that trailer.
In early iterations of the fight, it was more arena-like. The player slowly whittles down the boar's health. Ellie gets more visceral and more vicious. We get a little worried about her. As the boar gets weaker, more panicked, more feral, and we start feeling sympathetic to the boar was the hope. In all of these iterations, especially of these wider areas,
Definitely
it required custom AI and scripting to make sure it continued to feel organic as an animal, but we really needed it to do specific stuff. It needed to be able to close distances really, really quickly. It needed to charge to attack, but we wanted the feeling of hunting, so we needed to track it down from afar. And we also needed to discourage the player from attacking the boar when it's that close, or it would kind of turn into this melee kerfuffle. How do we do this in our world while keeping the boar believable?
Yeah, I see why they cut this scene. It had a lot of challenges.
We must have gone through 5 or 6 iterations of the boar fight and all, and every single time it changed pretty drastically. We split it into clear phases, where one was like all long range. We tried another where you're getting close and you get the jump on it quite literally. You're jumping off of a rock to attack it. And then finally, we tried a bunch where you almost sort of go around a bunch of trailers and try and wrestle it. We uncovered after some time that taking down a boar over several phases felt very laborious and a little dramatic. It was comically long, it felt too boss-like, a little too gamey. We decided to cut the first few phases, and we opted for a cold open after the boar had already been hurt off screen. So that allowed us to focus on feeling like we're closing in on prey and to introduce the boar when it was at its most dangerous.
Anybody got some quarters?
Already hurt, already feral, much too close for comfort. And so the thinking was it would bring us more into Ellie's mindset. Is this really hunting for food, or is she hunting for some other reason?
What about a nickel for the payphone? Or a quarter for the air?
How do I get in there?
But this general store, like this whole little garage, I swear this is like it's straight out of Days Gone, don't it? This is straight out of Days Gone, man. I mean, they say this is a rough cut, but don't this look good? Like cinematically, don't this look like clear? And I mean, this looks good, man.
The gas station was built to highlight the boar's destructiveness. Since it's cramped, the boar feels larger. We also feel trapped with it, though perhaps it's trapped with us. When it charges, it gets to us quickly, so we must be on our toes. This made it more aligned with Ellie's sort of hunting for trouble mindset. Listening became more important, as well as moving around slowly so it didn't hear you. Could you spot it before it saw or heard you? And could you get a shot off quickly enough so you could dodge out of the way? Or is the shot worth the cost after? It feels like a gamble. By the end of the fight, everything would likely be in shambles. The boar would burst through the back, and Ellie would follow it and finally enact revenge.
I can't tell where the board is. Where the damn board is?
Got you.
What kind of bullets you using? That didn't do nothing to that boy. My health is full. Here, little boy. Here, little boy. Come out, wherever y'all, boy. Oh, crap! Holy crap. How do I heal? I forgot how to heal with this damn thing. It say the health is full. Oh, they don't have health in this mode. That boy smart, ain't he? God damn! That's some good meat though, ain't it?
It's over. Nowhere to run.
Come out, little boy. Come out, Porky Pig. Come out, Porky. I just want to talk. Come on out, man. Don't be scared. Come on out, buddy. I just want to talk. Where you at, my friend? Oh, you hurt? You got a couple of buckshot in you, don't you, pal? You got a little shot? Let me help you. Let me put you out of your misery, buddy.
The boar kill was supposed to be anything but glorious. With the boar whimpering at the back of the gas station after Ellie's relentless hunt. After this, hearing the drone that we kinda come to associate with Ellie's trauma, we would hard cut to the stream where she's washing her hands and holding rabbits that she hunted, about to return to Dina. And there would be no mention of the boar.
He's suffering. Don't take care of business. He's suffering. Go on, put it out of his misery, Ellie. This is so like Ellie in the game too. Having these flashbacks, her mind messing with her, thinking about Joel's death. All three great scenes, but we just didn't need them for the game. They were good cuts, you know. Lost levels. This should have came out like a year or so after, maybe 6 months to a year after the game came out. This should have came out in 2021 actually. Alright, behind the scenes commentary, I'll look at that later. We're gonna go straight to No Return now. Enough jerking around here. Let's check out No Return. This mode This mode contains randomized levels, enemies, and characters pulled from the main story. It also assumes that you are familiar with the core combat and transversal mechanics. We recommend that you play the main story before playing No Return. I always read the red part like that. No Return is a roguelike survival mode. You will fight through a series of randomized combat encounters, culminating in a boss fight. Ooh, boss fight, really? Death is permanent in No Return. What? So this is like permadeath? Death is permanent, no return. Acquired weapons, items, and upgrades are reset, and a new randomized map is generated for every new run. I need to familiarize myself with the mechanics of the game. It's been 3 years since I played. Alright. Let's see how this go. New run. Okay. Challenges. Complete challenges to unlock new characters, skins, enemies, bosses, and more in No Return. Leaderboard. View the daily run leaderboard in your local all-time high scores. Complete your first run to unlock tutorials. I really should do tutorial, but I'm gonna just get right into the game. I'm not gonna combat. You have the choice to engage your opponent quiet. I know that. Retreat and heal. Easy target. Enemies are deadly accurate when you're charging towards them. I ain't got time. Whatever. I learned. I'll be all right. New run. All right. Let me give me some more water real quick. Alright. Got me a little energy drink here. Now I'm ready. Let's see how it go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's go. New run. Standard run. Okay, start a new run of No Return. You will fight through a series of randomized combat encounters culminating in a boss fight. Death is permanent. Acquired weapons, items, and upgrades are reset, and new randomized map is generated for every new run. So that just means take your time and get on your stealth attacks if death is permanent. Start a new run of No Return with customized rules. You can make adjustments to game modes, enemies, mods, and more. Unlocked by completing challenge. Play one run. Okay. Daily run. You can only make one attempt at the daily run per day. Everyone plays the same randomly generated run. Your run will be abandoned if not complete within 24 hours. You can view the daily leaderboards from the no return menu. Unlocked by completing challenge. Play 9 runs. Okay. Alright, so let's go. New standard run challenge. Very light, moderate, hard, survivor, grounded, custom. Should I do hard? Provides a balanced experience. Resources are limited. Score multiplier 1.5. 1.50. Hard for those looking for a greater challenge. Resources are very limited and enemies are more dangerous. Survivor, an intense, demanding challenge. Resources are extremely scarce and enemies are deadly. Grounded, the most challenging. Okay. The most challenging and realistic experience. Listed mode and other gameplay elements are altered in the game mode. We're gonna do moderate. Begin by choosing your character. Each character has a decent starting layout and unique traits. New characters can be unlocked by completing challenges. Ellie. Ellie. You only can get balance traits, 50% more supplements, Molotov recipe, 2 upgrade benches. Abby, heal on melee kill, melee upgrade recipe, brawler upgrade. Wow, yeah, Abby got that rage. When you beat somebody with Abby, you heal. Ain't that something? You get to play as Joel, his brother, Tommy. That's his brother's name, Tommy. I don't know. That's Jesse. Yeah, and you get to play as Dana. Well, I'm gonna start off as Ellie. 50% more supplements. Yeah, so you heal. As Abby, you heal on a melee attack, but with Ellie, you get 50% more supplements. So, wait a minute. Let me. Then everybody got different skins. Look at all these different skins. Mortal Kombat. She got a Mortal Kombat, a Killzone skin. Oh, an astronaut. I want that astronaut one. Skin. That's what I want. You get to pick out the skins for your guns. Man. Very customizable. I see my my backdrop acting funny. Once I get out of this dark screen, it'll get right. I'm not worried about that. It'll get right. Okay, let's see. Oh, it won't let you. Oh, you can't look at the skins till you unlock the person. Look at Abby. Look at Abby. She got. Look, she got a Top Gun. She got a Top Gun outfit. Yeah, I don't want to do Abby. Yeah, Abby got some nice looking guns, bro. Yeah, Abby got that guerrilla warfare type guns. I wish they could do like the younger version of Ellie. That's what I wish. Not just her at this age. Challenge level and character cannot be changed at start. I understand. Reload R2. Weapon swap R1. Interact. Crouch is circle. Jump and climb. X. Melee is triangle. Shake flashlight. Weapon cross. Weapons cross right. Yeah, I'm trying to remember this stuff. Just gotta play. That's the only way you're gonna remember this stuff. You will return to this hideout between each combat encounter. Collect rewards for completing encounters. Then use the workbench and trading posts to upgrade your character for the run. Yeah. Use the planning board to select your next encounter. Use the planning board to select your next encounter. Making a path towards the final boss. Encounters vary based on location, enemy, factions, mods, and okay.
Right on.
Alright. There we go. Alright, here we go. What kind of machine is that? Is we in a movie theater or something? Jackson, encounter type, assault, enemy fraction, WLF, enemy start and search, score multiplier, okay, rewards, okay. Gorilla, shipping yard, office, houses, Jackson assault, okay. Wow. Arcade, bloater. That's gonna be the boss, a big old bloater. Hospital, forest, okay. Let's see how this go. This is gonna be interesting. Upgrade your weapons at the workbench between encounters. Yeah, that's a nice pistol there. Short range handgun with high fire rate and moderate accuracy. Inspect. Yeah, I remember this in the game. You could do this. Yeah, I remember this in the game. Upgrades. Alright, here we go. Replace the hammer spring to increase fire rate. Replace the hammer spring to increase fire rate. Yeah, I gotta get parts to do all that, so we'll worry about that later. Alright, let's rock and roll, baby. Wait a minute, how do I... Oh, I gotta come over here and pick a spot? I mean, to pick a location? I can start in any of these locations? Let's go to Jackson. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. In assault, groups of enemies spawn in waves. Their initial knowledge of your position varies per encounter. Use the downtime between waves to heal and resupply. A supply cache will appear after completing each wave. Use mission mode. Hold R1 to reveal its location. Okay. Gotta remember, bro.
Okay. Breathe.
Oh, brother.
You see her?
Nothing over here.
Where'd she go? Anyone see a sign of her? Anybody fucking see her?
There's nothing around here. By the car!
Alex! Move in! She's empty!
It's my first time playing in 3 years, man. Shit, I gotta. I got a D. Completing challenges will permanently unlock new character skin, enemy mods, and more. You can view your active challenges from the no return main menu. I don't even remember how to do the melee attack no more. What's up with the challenge? Let me check out the challenge. Complete challenges to unlock new characters, skins, enemies, bosses, and more in no return. God, what happened, bro? I dropped my joystick, dang. Complete challenges to unlock new character skin. Let me try a challenge. Complete 2 encounters. Complete 2 encounters with Ellie. Unlocks Dana. Okay. 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 I'll just stick with standard for now. Yeah, I'll just stick with standard for now. Yeah, let's just stick with standard for now. You have selected moderate. Well, yeah. Let's go. You gotta remember how to do how do I do a melee attack? Just right, square.
Let's see.
Let's go back. TV station. Oh, I want to go back to Jackson. Will it let me go back to Jackson? Oh, so you only can do one per day? Like, once you do Jackson, you can't do it for the rest of the day? Is that what they were talking about? I'm gonna do TV station then, I guess. Oh boy. Let me at least unlock Dana. Let me at least do that. Some encounters have mods that add special rules and mechanics and can drastically alter the game. Some encounters have mods that add special rules and mechanics and can drastically alter the gameplay. You can view the mods for an encounter on the planning board or from the backpack menu. You can also unlock new mods by completing challenges. Yeah, I remember the TV station. Heck of a board. Heck of a stage, bro.
Now what?
Where they at?
Any sign of her?
There's nothing around here.
She'll fuck up eventually.
Does anyone see her? Don't see anyone. Charlotte? Fucking around.
I can't hide the body.
What the hell?
Yeah, I like stealth better. That's more on my thing. Now, what you got, buddy? Give me that hatchet. Now, where your pile at? There we go. Come on down, buddy. I'll be patient and wait on you, bud.
Oh, God.
Son of a bitch. I
Come
know
on.
you're out there.
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing. Let's see where these people at. That look like Abby.
That her? I'll go check it out. All right, be careful.
Come on.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Breathe.
Where are they at?
Was that her? I'm on it. It's her! In here! Push forward! Please, push in! She ran upstairs! The fuck is she? Spread out. Find her and bring her down.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Where they at? How I turn the damn light off?
All right.
How do I turn the light off? Where? Yeah, controls. How do you turn the light off? Hey CJ, how you doing? How you doing, CJ? Melee. How do I turn that light off again? Flashlight R3. Okay. Yeah, flashlight R3, crouch, jump, melee. Reload R2. How do I shoot again? Weapon swap, reload, quick throw. While aiming, right? Aim and R2. Yeah, I can reload. Okay. Damn, I need some alcohol. Alright, now where they at?
Oh God. What?
Shit.
Idiot.
Man.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, did that encounter. I'm doing pretty good, CJ. Hey, buddy, I got an A. That's what's up. That's what's up. Good job. Statistics: encounter completion 100, 12 minutes. Damage taken 100%. I did good. I did good. Character, I unlocked Dana. No, I didn't unlock Dana. Complete 3 encounters with mods. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That was fun. That was fun. On returning to the hideout, be sure to collect your reward for completing the encounter. Supplements and parts can be used to upgrade your character for the next fight. Visit the trading post to exchange currency for weapons, items, and crafting recipes. Items for sale change each time you return to the hive. Okay.
Stay focused.
Ooh. I take that. Improve Molotov cocktails. Increase effectiveness of your Molotov, spreading fire and wider. 50% flame radius. Okay. The trading post inventory refreshes after every encounter. I love to have a shotgun. Heck yeah, give me that shotgun, bro. Now we doing something. Yeah, now we working with something. What's up, CJ, man? How you doing, man? I'm glad to see you, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Alright, can I make upgrades? Replace the springs and steer to increase fire rate. Replace the grip to reduce recoil and decrease weapon sway. Extend the magazine to increase shell capacity. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this part of the game where you could do upgrades to the weapon and stuff. I remember that. Alright, now we getting somewhere. Okay, we'll do a next go around. We'll work on that later on. Let's do another one. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I knocked out the TV station. Let's go back to Jackson, bro. 75. Ooh, infected. I want to go back to Jackson. Let's go back to Jackson. Yeah. Let's go back to Jackson. I need to finish what I started and go back to them. All right, here we go.
You won't escape. In here! I'll set you free!
I'll find you.
Oh, man.
Damn thing.
It's the wolf! Right in there!
Hurry up.
All right.
Damn it. That was close.
Hey, anything?
Nothing.
By the
Where's the wolf? Spread out. She can't have gone far.
Shit.
There you go.
Damn.
Where they at?
Okay.
Where are they?
behind the truck!
God damn.
Oh my God. You get to the end like that, come on, bro. I'ma do it again, bro. I can do better than that. I'ma beat Jackson, bro. I'ma beat Jackson. New feature, Gambits. Gambits are challenges that appear once per encounter. Riskier Gambits give greater rewards, including currency, ammo, and health. New Gambits can be unlocked by completing challenges. Play 3 runs. New track. Complete 1 gambit. Unlock Gambit's tier. Wow, they got all type of challenges in here, bro. No, give me back to no return. What do I play this on? PS5. You talking about The Last of Us? You never heard of The Last of Us, CJ? Yeah, I play it on PS5. Let me use the bathroom real quick, then I'm gonna get back on them challenges. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Alright, there we go. Nah, you can't play. I don't think they have this on Xbox. They might release it on PC, maybe. But yeah, Last of Us is a PlayStation exclusive game. They don't. It's like God of War, PlayStation exclusive. They don't have these games on the Xbox and stuff like that. You know. I thought I unlocked Dana. I didn't unlock Dana.
Let's get out of here.
Ah, here we go. Maybe I'll go to the gas station. I'm trying to remember. Have I been to the gas station? Can't remember. What you been up to today, CJ? You been playing Fortnite?
Hide forever.
Where they at?
Does anyone see her?
This spot's clear.
What about you?
All clear on this end, too.
Come on over here, pal.
Kevin! He's fucking dead! Spread out! She can't have gone far! Look! It's her! Over here! Oh, God.
Sometimes you gotta take them out like that, bro.
What?
Sometimes you just can't do stealth all the time, you know. Sometimes you just gotta take them out, bro.
Move in! Come here!
Shit.
We're down!
Yeah.
Go. I'll watch your back.
Over here! Okay.
The other person ran.
There!
I'll find you! There you are!
My God, that was kind of hard. I almost didn't make it.
Fuck.
Man, I almost didn't make it. That was kind of hard. Okay. Yeah, so this is something nice and for the Last of Us fans, who people are really fans of the game. This will give them something to do, it'll give them the reason to keep playing the game. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Will I do this and unlock everything and unlock all the skins and listen to the podcast and all that? Probably not, but And personally, I don't think they should charge, like, since I owned it, you have 95 something print. Personally, I already own Last of Us 2 on PS4, so They only charged me $10 for this upgrade, and you know. But I feel like if you own the game, you shouldn't have to. This should be like a free add-on, completely free. If you already own the game, I don't think they should charge you $10. That's just my opinion. Improve Molotov. Hospital Brewery. Which one should I go to? 80, 75, yeah. I'll go to hospital. Hospital got stuff going on. Let me upgrade my pistol. Let me upgrade that pistol. Replace hammer spring to increase fire rate. Replace the pistol grip to decrease weapon sway. Attach a compass to reduce weapon recoil. Craft an extended magazine to hold more rounds. Yeah, give me more rounds first off. Let's do that first. I should have did that first with the shotgun. There we go. I think these upgrades only last while because I think the goal is to try to like keep going to get to the arcade, but we'll see how I do with the hospital. We'll see how I do. Okay. Alright, let's try hospital. I might call it quits after that. Where are they at? Where are they? He got a gun too. take my time with him. Yeah, come to Papa. There you go. Down, down, boy. It's okay.
Fallen.
Put eyes everywhere. Now. Hunt her down.
Don't.
I'll find you.
Where'd you run to?
Got him. Ain't no joke.
Damn.
Where these people at? Patience. There they go. Here one go. They all got guns too. I hit the wrong dang on button. I can't see. Why didn't I cut my flashlight on? That's my fault. I should have cut my flashlight on. Yeah, it's about patience and dealing with those people, those cult people. It's harder with those cult people, man. Dealing with those cult leaders. That ain't no joke. And I should have cut my flashlight on. I wasn't thinking, man. I wasn't thinking. I unlocked Dana. New feature, dead drops. Dead drops will now randomly appear in encounters. Deposit request items to receive an extra weapon are dead drops. And this new feature will appear in the future runs. That's my fault though. Complete 3 encounters with the... Okay, so I just need to do Deanna next. Okay, yeah, unlock more characters. Seattle. This is gonna be interesting. Here's the question. Should I replay Last of Us? That's the real question. Should I replay the game? That's the real question. I don't think so. Yeah, let's do Dana. Dana don't have that many skins. Yeah, let's do Dana. Nah, let me do Abby, man. I want to do Abby. Let me do one with Abby. Crazy self. With her crazy, muscular self.
Here we go.
It's Christmas time. Look at them big arms she got. So we don't have the puny version of Abby that was at the end of the game. That was starved to death. We don't have her. Yeah, I definitely want to play as Abby, man. See what it's like to play as her. Encounter type, enemy fraction, TV station. Logging camp. Let's do logging camp. Oh, it won't let me. Should I do houses? No, I'm gonna call it quits right here. I'll do Abby. I'll come back and do Abby. I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna call it quits. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits. I'll play Abby next time. Yep, I'll play Abby next time. It was a good look. It was a good run. It was cool. I'm gonna come back and play this some more. It was cool. Extras, guitar free play. Yeah, that's right. They have a guitar free play mode where you can play, play with the guitar and everything like that. You know. Anyway, let me get out of here. I'll probably be back with another stream in about 30 minutes or so. I'll be back. It's a great game for like it gives something for the Last of Us people that are really into the franchise. It gives them something to do. And I think it's a good idea for that. I played the story mode, and you know, I probably won't be playing it that much. But it was fun to kind of go down, to be nostalgic and go back through the story mode, and you know, it's a cool game mode. My only thing is, you know, I just feel like if you've already paid for the game, I don't care if you did pay for it on PS4. I mean, I think it should have been a free DLC. That's what it should have been. Just like God of War released that Valheim God of War that they just released a few weeks ago. That was a free DLC, and that's what this should have been. That little $10, I don't think it was worth it. You should reward the fan base that's been loyal to The Last of Us. I mean, you know, you should reward them with a free DLC. You know, God of War is a PlayStation exclusive game, and they did it, so you should have followed behind God of War and made it free. I'll be back though. I see you, TikTok. I'll be back. I'll be back, YouTube.